So in the health and wellness field, there are typically three types of people that we see, right? So three types of people that I either coach with or that I see in the world. So first ones we have are the ones that are consistently doing what they need to do, doing what they love, and their health and wellness feels easy for them. They're motivated, they're dedicated, they're inspired, and they get up every day and do the things that feel good. Second group of people, those are the ones that'll go gung-ho, and then something derails them and they fall off track for a while, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe 2 months. And then they get back on and they go again and they're super gung-ho, and then they fall off track and fall off the wagon again. Okay, so that's a second type of person. Third type of person is the people that feel stuck. They feel like they want to make changes, they maybe want to make health improvements, they maybe know where they want to go even, and they know the goals they want to accomplish, but they feel stuck for one reason or another. So those are the people that never take the action to do the things for themselves because they just feel like they can't see a way out of where they are. Okay, so I'm going to speak to those people that feel stuck today. If you're one of those people, I'm speaking to you. If you're feeling stuck around your health and wellness, you know there's goals you want to achieve, you know there's things that you want to do, maybe you have an injury, maybe you have illness right now and you're trying to get yourself back on track, get yourself feeling energized, inspired, all of those things, these tips will be helpful. Okay. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Christy Ware. I'm a health coach, speaker, and author, and I'm excited to share these tips with you today to help you get unstuck. So number one, breaking those big tasks into very small bite-sized pieces. That is one of the best things I do as a coach, is helping people pare down those big goals and helping them break them down into smaller steps. We can only take step 1 before we can get to step 10, right? So when you break it down and we work on what do we need to do today, then we take that step, we take that action, and then the next step falls into place as it is supposed to, right? As it unfolds. Instead of saying, oh my goodness, I got to do 10 things today, let's just do one thing today. Take the very first step and then take the next step after that once that thing has been established, okay? So first one, breaking big tasks down into small bite-sized bits. Tip number two, get an accountability partner or a mentor or a coach, somebody to hold you accountable to the things you want to achieve. This could be your best friend, this could be your mom, this could be a sister, brother, it could be anybody in your life, or it could be someone that you hire, like a coach or a mentor, that holds you accountable to where you want to go, right? You set those goals and say, please hold me accountable. I want to achieve this, but I won't do it on alone, and I won't do it on my own. I need that extra inspiration. So find someone who's going to inspire you, who's going to lift you up, and who's going to guide you along the path to, feeling good. All right, number 3. This is probably my favorite tip. Let go of perfection and focus on progress. I'm going to say it again. Let go of perfection and focus on progress. So instead of beating yourself up because you only had 10 minutes to walk today and you wanted to walk for 40, focus on progress. You got out for that 10 minutes. You did something in your day that made you feel good. It could be getting up for a quick meditation in the morning. It could be making a healthy meal for your family. It could be going to bed at a decent hour and waking up feeling energized. Focus on the things that are progressing you and not on the things that you didn't get done that feel like you didn't achieve what you wanted to achieve, right? Little steps, just back to number 1. Like I said, tiny steps. We focus on what we're progressing and how that's progressing and letting go of this idea of perfection. Because guess what? It doesn't exist, right? Life derails us. Life takes us in all different directions, and perfection is not something that we can achieve or should be striving to achieve. We just want to make progress, right? And when you do, then you start feeling great. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, visualizing where you want to go. This is a really interesting one because when we aren't where we want to be, we can very easily bask or stay in that state of uncertainty. We can stay in that state of this sucks, I'm always going to be here, this is never going to change, I've tried things before and they've never worked, right? We can really easily get into that negative downward spiral that doesn't leave us feeling very good. But the other thing it doesn't do, it doesn't allow us to progress. It doesn't allow us to change that state if we're always stuck in it. We want to visualize where we want to go. We see ourselves doing that thing we want to do. We see ourselves feeling good, having more energy, right? Whatever it is. And so with that, if we continue to visualize the positive, we can't also visualize the negative. We can't have both going on at the same time, right? So we want to think and visualize the good things we want to happen in our life, and we start to attract more of that instead of basking in the things that aren't working and the negative. Okay? So visualizing where you want to go, what you want to see, what you want to do with yourself, your life, your body, whatever it is. Visualizing on that, keeping that focus instead of dwelling on what isn't working. Okay? So that's number 4 to help you get unstuck. Number 5 is saying no sometimes and taking care of you first. I love the analogy, and I write on this analogy in my self-help book that's coming out next year, which I'm super excited about. I write on this, working on taking care of us. When we get on an airplane, what's the first thing that that comes over the speaker? If we lose, oxygen, levels in the plane, what's the first thing we're going to do? We're going to put on our mask first. We're not going to don everyone else's, because then there's a risk of us passing out because we don't have enough oxygen. We want to don the mask of everybody else first. No, we take care of us first so that we can then help those people, right? We can help our children, help our families. So we need to think about that when we're looking at taking care of our life. We also need to know that we need to take care of us sometimes and say no to things so that we have the time to do so, right? I'm not talking about this in a narcissistic way. I'm not talking about this in a selfish way. I'm just saying when you make time for you, it spills over into all other areas of your life. You're less resentful. We're less frustrated. We feel like we actually have time for the things that we want to do that matter. And then we're way more patient and fun and happy for the people around us, right? So when we do that, that helps us get right away by choosing to do something today that makes you feel good, that's caring for you, your self-care, your self-love. When you do that, then it spills over to all other areas of your life, and life gets happier and better. And this could be something really simple, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you've got. If that means getting up a little bit earlier than the rest of your family, so you've got a little bit of time for yourself. If that means taking your lunch break and going for that walk, right? Get creative with your time. We all have the same 24-hour time clock, but we get to choose what we do with it. And so sometimes just making one little choice to change the habits that you're currently doing, change the routine that you're currently stuck in, changes everything, right? It mushrooms over and it spills into everything else you're doing. So I'm going to do a quick little recap on these 5 tips this morning to get you unstuck. Number 1, break the big tasks down into small bite-sized pieces. Don't try to accomplish everything in one day. Take one little step and the next step will come. Number 2, get an accountability partner. Hire a coach, hire a mentor, somebody to help you get where you want to go. Number 3, let go of perfection and focus on progress. Number 4 is visualize where you want to go. And number 5 is say no sometimes and take care of you. Okay, those are my 5 tips to help you get unstuck. If this video was helpful or you want to chat with me further, I offer a free complimentary breakthrough call. You can absolutely private message me or drop a comment below. I'd be happy to connect with you. If you are feeling stuck, I want to help you get unstuck and get to where you want to go. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Hope this video was helpful, and I will see you next time.